Hi, welcome to Hobbybobs. Today we'll be sewing. So initially I wasn't going to make this a video, but I thought, why not? Can't help. It's another hobby that I do, actually, I really enjoy it, so I might as well take you along with me. So a friend's birthday is coming up. It's a big birthday, she's turning 21, and I really wanted to make her something special. So the aim is making her a two-piece set that looks like this. It's not going to be done today for me because I haven't even ordered the fabric yet, and I was looking for some of the fabric last night. It was seeming to be impossible to find something that I like that I think she'll also like. So she's quite goth but also a bit chavvy, as we say in Essex, with pride. So I'm taking inspiration from goth bimbo. Hopefully this present will be good enough for her and made on time. Got about a week to make it because she's going away before her birthday. So today I'm going to make the pattern, order the fabric, and I guess you'll see what happens and how I put it all together. It'll just be a sew and chat kind of vibe. So today I'm going to be making the pattern just for the top half corset type thing. To do that, I've got some masking tape and a shirt that I know fits her. I'm going to use this to try and make the pattern her size. So it's a similar sort of shape to how I want the actual corset top to look. So I'm just going to turn this inside out, put some masking tape on it, and then I can draw directly onto the masking tape the shape of the pattern, and then from there I'll put the masking tape pieces onto paper, cut the paper pieces out, and from there I'll be able to just cut out the pieces of fabric with a custom pattern that should fit her, because this is similar fabric that I want to use. So as long as I can find it, it should be okay. Here we go. If you could just ignore my mess right now because I'm not feeling very well. I'm doing this anyway because I'm running out of time. So yeah, please excuse the mess. I want it to be kind of cropped, so I don't really want it. I'll probably stop about here. Yeah, hopefully I've got enough tape. So I've sped this process up just because it took so long. You wouldn't think that just masking out a t-shirt would take forever, but it did, and you only get to see half of it as well. I want a sweetheart neckline because I think that will look the best. I'm trying to do like a sweetheart with some mesh over the top. It should be quite modest. And then she'll be able to dress it up, wear it casually. I want it to be able to be something that is adaptable. I'm just going to outline the outside of the bodysuit in pencil, so then when I come to cut it out, it should, or when I come to designing the pattern, it should match. Free lint service, this is. So now I have, I don't know if you can see, these outlines for the shape that I need for the bodice. As long as I can get this to lie flat again, I should be okay. Because this is my first time doing this, I did already practice the pattern design that I'm going to do on something else that she owns. So this is the design that I need to put onto this. These two pieces here at the front, so they'll be mirrored. I'll just fold a piece of fabric in half, cut these out, and then like flip them over. And then these three pieces at the back. So this was for a t-shirt. And you can kind of see I had the similar kind of outline here. Kind of got a bit creased, which isn't good. But I'm thinking if I can line up the two outline pieces, put this underneath this tape, I should be able to use...
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Do you know what? I'm now realising this is probably overkill. Because I can just use the bigger template and act as if it has the seam allowance on it, and I don't have to add anything. And then naturally it will be smaller when I sew it. So this is a waste of time. I'm glad I realised that now, but this was an awful waste of masking tape. And also a shame because you didn't get to see me making it. But pattern making isn't the fun bit of making clothes. Making clothes is the fun bit of making clothes. So let's just get straight to that point. So I have this fabric and I'm going to make my practice one out of this. The lighting's really bad because the sun set really quickly, so I'm just going to make this time lapse and show you when it's done. When I was cutting out all the individual pieces, it actually wasn't that bad using the pattern pieces I've made. I just pinned it all down and cut it out with some scissors, as you see here. So this is the final piece that I put together. Obviously I don't have to worry about the pattern matching because it's not going to matter with her actual fabric, so just gonna get going, I guess. Make sure it's on the right stitch and everything and just start. Shouldn't take very long. So sewing this practice piece together, I unfortunately couldn't practice the same stitch that I would use for the actual fabric I got, but it was still good to see it finished. It's got the right shape at least, and the top's a subtle neckline like I liked. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a quick press and hopefully it will sit even better. This is the final thing. And then I'd have the ribbon. So it's now, I don't know how long since I last did something. But I now have the fabric, this is the lace, and then this is the actual fabric that I'm going to be working with. So now I have no excuses to not make the real thing. Let me just show you. It is just a black 4-way stretch cotton jersey, so it should be really forgiving. For example, it's like that way and stretch that way. If it's too small, then it shouldn't matter because it should be stretchy enough. And I got like 3 meters of this stuff. It just keeps going. So I should have plenty to make the bodice lined as well as the skirt lined. Yeah, it's absolutely massive. Now this, I really wanted it to be like a gothic, Victorian, like ultra romantic kind of lace, but the only lace that was like that was like £200 a metre, and I don't have that kind of money to spend, so this is what I got instead. Show you against my arm. It's just like black flowers and it's like really nice and stretchy as well, so it should really match well onto this. It's okay that you can't really see it because I'm gonna have like a peekaboo neckline. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's gonna come off. So it should be a nice little detail to make it more than just a two-piece set. We're just gonna do this now. Oh my god, I'm actually delusional. Why did I buy so much fabric? I'm like, wow, I'm gonna use so much making two of everything, but no! I'm so silly. Charlie, help me.
Cut it in half and then just use that.
No, because I can't send it back. Going straight into making the real thing, oh my gosh, I was so nervous. I know it's just cutting out fabric and I had so much of it, as I keep going on about, but I just felt like everything was going to go wrong that possibly could have done. But yeah, even with it sped up, it's still taken a long time, so you can just imagine how long this took me, even with this rotary cutter. For reference, this is what Charlie looks like right now.
I have taken over the sewing machine. That's why she can't sew today.
Yeah. Okay. So to start, I did take a piece of scrap fabric and test the stitching tension on that instead, so I didn't potentially ruin the piece. But here I started with sewing the lace onto the front bodice piece to see if that would work for adjoining the entire section. And then look what here it is. It's so pretty. I really like how the lace looks on top of the black lycra. And then once I knew I was confident with how that looked and felt, because I knew it was stretching the same way, I just continued and did the entire front section. So I had one piece that went all the way around, and then I also did the lining section as two separate bodices. And then I just managed to sew them together. As you can see, it is gradually getting darker and darker whilst we do this. So it was taking a long time. And now I've had to submit and put the light on, but it's fine. This is after I've sewn the two pieces together. I was putting the grommets on the back. It was actually such a long process. I did not realise it was going to be this long, and so loud as well, because where it takes so long, you don't expect it to hurt your ears this much. But where you're hammering for so long, it just makes it seem so much louder. Luckily for the top, it went okay, considering I did practice on the cherry print top as well. I only had one or two issues with this, with being impatient really, and that was the end of the top, and then this is me sketching out the pattern for the skirt. And please do not cut out patterns on carpet, it's the most inconvenient thing ever. And the skirt was really easy to make, which is why you don't see much of it. It was literally just sewing it all right sides together and then bam, you've got a skirt. Especially because I didn't do a real waistband and the hem was kind of iffy. So yeah, here we are for the final reveal. So the outfit is finally done. I didn't show you everything that I did step by step because I just thought it was a bit too long and monotonous, but it is all good to go now. I'm going to show you what I've done. Hopefully I can get some pictures of when she wears it, but I don't know if I'll be able to include it. So for reference, this is the top. You can see it, there's like a lace over the bodice, and then this is the back with a nice long corset type fastening on the back. So I hope it fits for one. Hopefully with it being stretchy and with the self fastening on the back, she can fix it to the size that she wants. But oh my god, these things on the back were so difficult to do. I wish I got the thing that did it for you and you didn't have to use a hammer. I didn't realise how difficult it was going to be and how time consuming and also loud. Like, I knew banging a hammer was loud, but I just thought, oh, it's just going to be a couple of hits and then it's fine. But no, you're there for ages just hammering this one grommet, and then you have to do it again on the other side, and then however many you want to do down. So in the same vein, I decided to add it to the skirt. So this is the skirt. This is the side. There's like a slit up the side, so I added this detail, the corset detail, to try and tie it in with the top. Hopefully this way she can wear this on its own without the top, but then also if she wants to wear it with the top, it would also go. I think it looks quite nice, the contrast of patterns. I hope that she likes it, because this has been a lot longer of a project than I anticipated, just because of making mistakes. Like, if I could have just done everything straight away first time, then it would have been a lot quicker. And I honestly think the longest part of it was these holes on the back, and they're not perfect. Like, you can see here there's a bit of fabric coming out the side, but it's just one layer and this has gone through 3, so I'm not too bothered about that. It's just a very stressful thing when you haven't done something before and it doesn't go right. Even after you've practiced and you've done it a few times, like, you've got the hang of it and then all of a sudden something goes wrong and then you don't know how to fix it, so that was a bit frustrating. I just wish I could see her in the final product, so hopefully she'll like it enough to wear it. So that was a little video of me doing some sewing, and I hope you enjoyed. Maybe we'll do another thing in the future. We'll get Charlie and Linda involved. Maybe I'll teach them how to use sewing machine, or we'll make a little project for each other. Not sure. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. So subscribe for any future videos. Give this one a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!